There is a story which stems from medieval times of a traveller who came upon some men working in a quarry. He was quite intrigued what they were doing. So he asked the first man, "What are you doing?" The man looked at him and said, "Can't you see? I am cutting stones." He said no more. So the man moved on and spoke to another man. And the second, he said, "What are you doing?" And the man said, "I am working to earn a living to support my wife and children." And then the traveller moved on to the third man. And he said, "What are you doing?" And the man looked up with a smile on his face and he said, "I am helping to build a cathedral, a magnificent cathedral which will stand for 1,000 years. All of the men were doing exactly the same thing, but their attitude towards what they were doing was so different, and their interpretation to themselves was so different. If we were to look at that from the Toastmaster point of view, we know that people join Toastmasters for various reasons. And if you were to ask some of them, they would say, "I'm here to get over my nervousness of public speaking. I'm here to learn to become competent." And if you were to ask others, they would say, "I am here to give back. I am here to teach all the others, the newcomers, what I know, to give them of my experience." But there are a third group. You might ask them, what are you doing in Toastmasters? And they will say, "I am here to become an outstanding speaker so that I can change the world and make it a happier, more loving, wonderful place in which to live." What sort of Toastmaster are you? What level have you reached in your interpretation of what Toastmasters is all about? Now, there's nothing wrong with any of those levels. If you're a newcomer, you probably have come to Toastmasters to learn how to become confident and perhaps competent and even excellent as a speaker. And if you're in the second group, being able to give back, being in the leadership organisation, being the organisational side of things, and giving back. Nothing wrong with that either. But then there are the others, and there aren't many, who go outside of Toastmasters, perhaps form their own businesses, become outstanding speakers because they want to change the world. Not just their Toastmaster members, not just their friends, not just the people within the organisation, but the whole world. What sort of Toastmaster are you? And which sort of Toastmaster would you like to be? That's a question that only you can answer.